At the moment, after that, hey, there's a big game of footy last night. We already touched on the return of Nathan Buckley today, but Collingwood last night got an incredibly valuable 4 points against Melbourne. They look like they're going to smash Melbourne halfway through the match. But Melbourne, to their credit, after the Ben Johnson incident, they really came back hard.
Yep, and still not too convinced about where Collingwood are at, despite Pete's great excitement. A very noteworthy moment in the game was Ben Johnson's collection and subsequent report for his contact on Daniel Bell. This is just about as nasty as they get, isn't it?
Yeah. Although he has organised Campbell Brown to testify for him, so he should be clear.
That might do him some good. Yeah. He's already carrying some points from last week. Ben Johnson, a lot of speculation today that his season would be over.
How many weeks? Let's have a prediction.
Well, we were talking earlier that the home and away for head-high forceful contact, the greatest suspension has been 2 matches this season. But Andy, you reckon it might be a bit worse?
Well, there are a couple of hard ones in the... They went hard pre-season, didn't they, on Matty Stokes and Michael Johnson. They both got 4, and the AFL was seemingly sending out a message to everybody that it's not going to be tolerated, but they've been...
That's the worst one I've seen this year, and he'll get at least a month, and Collingwood will play
You'll get 4. So we've got 5 games left in the season.
Well, including games after the season.
The next 2 and then 3. We'll have him back fresh for the grand final. Benny Johnson.
There was a bit of a rumour swirling around today that Collingwood's already starting to prepare its defence for Ben Johnson, and they're going to use the trailing leg of Nathan Carroll. Perhaps just watch Nathan Carroll, Melbourne teammate about, comes through here and bang with his knee.
He'll get 2 weeks for that.
Just watch it again here.
Carroll gets bang, he's knocked out.
And then that trailing leg. There is a rumour going around.
It's actually the grassy knee conspiracy.
The Collingwood might suggest that actually contributed to the concussion sustained by Daniel Bell.
The knee did nothing. I mean, it was like getting hit by a bus and then a tricycle sort of just going
Good news
Which can hurt. Have you been hit by a tricycle before? Have you? No, you haven't.
Daniel Bell was, in the end, and it took 5 minutes to get him off the ground, which no one likes to see, but by the end of the night he was walking around the rooms apparently in good spirits. So
yeah. And we spoke to Guy McKenna today on Melbourne Radio CN, and Ben Johnson was incredibly shaken up by that last night. He's extremely remorseful, and all of those things you'd want a decent bloke to...
Still, do we need to see it in the game? Probably
no, we
not.
don't.
Oh, well, we are trying to stamp it out. There's no doubt about that. But there was a nice goals kick last night. There was also one hell of a point. And if Toyota are ever going to launch the Point of the Year competition, this is what they need to look at. Alan Dida, take a look at this, straight out of the English Premier League. He has gone for a genuine scissor kick. He has this, but look at that. They reckon he's only playing half fit, but look at that is...
Yeah, but it was great, but it was a point. He missed.
That was
it was a valuable point.
It was nearly as good as the header he put in at the end of the game.
Pete, it was a point. That is the only point all year that we've looked at. It happened to be kicked by a Collingwood player.
It was a classy point.
It was a good
Actually, Dale Thomas had a classy non-goal earlier too, so perhaps building up a Collingwood log of great near goals.
Raving on about Collingwood. Last night should have been about David Neitz, who was played his 300th game, Melbourne captain. Champion of the game, gentleman of the game, no doubt about that. But, don't try to shake his hand before you start playing, though. I think Nick Maxwell wanted to shake his hand. No, I don't think so, Nick. No, not before I try to beat you up, all right? So shake hands after the game. Beforehand, didn't want to shake. I think that's okay.
Just shake his hand. Come on.
Nick Maxwell, young kid in the game, coming up, obviously appreciative and respectful of what David Neitz is doing, goes down. Now, we understand it's not David Neitz's routine and tradition to shake the hands of opponents before games, but he could have at least extended the hand of...
You made a good point before the show, Andy. If it was Nathan Buckley, he would have shook his hand.
Yeah. What if it was Nelson Mandela?
Yeah.
I mean, he would have...
Would have blanked him.
Would have been a strange person to...